everybody this Sunday morning, man. It's not raining, it's okay. Everybody that woke up, it's a blessing. Shouts out to Kev back in the backheads and maniacs. The hood posting in the mailroom goons. OG Gangster, my big little homie. Cartoon, Trey Avalon. The new brother, 16 to life. We up in this joint, man. And anybody else that's real in YouTube yards. Let's keep it popping. Let's keep it popping. It's 34 seconds up in this joint. Ain't nobody tapped in yet. Get in for the Sunday morning live, man. Sunday morning live, man. The Sunday morning live. One person in the like already. Nobody in the chat, but at least I got a thumbs up. That's cool. Man, hey, we got one person up in here. Tapping in. Check this out, man. Yesterday, man, I ate them edibles, man. Y'all had me on here for 3 hours. I was okay. I got off there live, man. Ate them ribs and beans and the potato salad. And watch this, man. I fell asleep. I woke up about 3:30 this morning, fell back to sleep. Tapping in and tapping out. We don't do that, y'all. I fell right back to sleep, man, and woo. It was just too much for bam, right? Woke up this morning, woke up again, 6:30. My girl said she finna hit the highway and go to church with Monty this morning. So that's where she at, which is a blessing. I just couldn't get up, man. I couldn't make it. But it's all good. I can't get bad. It's all good in the neighborhood, man. Chargers, watch this, man. Chargers smashing the Jags and and the Jags come back and win the game. What is going on, man? Why the Chargers do that, man? That's crazy, y'all. Y'all tapped in here this morning, man. Sunday morning before the NFL start playing today. I got Miami today, though. I'm gonna take them Dolphins today, y'all. Y'all tap in. They go whoop, top of the morning, homie. Top of the morning to you, top of the morning. I don't know what happened to the Chargers, baby. I don't know what happened to the Chargers, man. I was on that weed yesterday, ate the edibles. I was high as a kite, man, and slept good too. Keeping it 100. Y'all, what it do this morning, man? Wolf ain't the only one up in here. So low up in the joint, top of the morning, homie. Y'all was on that weed yesterday, man. But I had a cool live, 3 hours, man. They kept me in here for 3 hours yesterday, man. Oh, man. Well, the boy, I might do an interview with 16 to Life today, man. He supposed to be hitting me later on today. We're going to see what's up after I get this morning live. I'm going to tap in with the brother and see what's popping, man. He say he writing down some questions. He wanna holler at his boy Bam, man. You know what I mean? So what it do, man? What it do this morning? What you got going on, Wolf and Solo? What y'all got going on this Sunday morning, man? The makings of a man is in the house, y'all. The makings of a man is in the house this morning. Everybody popping in, man. We got 6 people in the chat and 3 likes. We gonna get them likes up this morning. I'm gonna call the winner of that raffle, man, in my late night later on after I interview at the top 16 to Life interview. See, I'm still ain't ready. At the 16 to Life interview, I'm gonna call the winner of the raffle. Later on today, after the first game, we're gonna make it happen, man. I think I gave Chargers some bad luck. I went live during the game while they was playing, man. Thank these dudes when they smashed the Jags. They came up with a loss. But what it do, man? Biggest gang is fatherhood gang. That's the biggest gang, y'all. It ain't the Crips and Bloods. It's the fatherhood gang. That's the gang we got to all support. Fatherhood. That's the biggest gang going on, man. What y'all think about that one? Fatherhood, man. T. Rogers say that, man. Big gang's fatherhood, man. That's the big game. So we got to start conducting ourselves as fathers, better role models in the kids' lives, man. What y'all think about that one? Let's throw it at me. Throw it at me this morning, man. Sunday morning, man. Sunday morning live. Questions and answers. Y'all throw something at your boy, man. We got 6 people in the chat and 6 likes. So y'all throw something at me, man. Throw something at me. Let's make it happen this morning. I think hey, watch this, Wolf. I'm definitely finna tap in with Crazy, all right? I got to, man. I'm gonna show you how small of a world it is. Frontliner number 1, what it do? Small world it is. When the man was on here last night, found out I know the man family. I ain't never watched this, man. I never knew he was KD, Kevin Dyke's cousin. No, I know KD. Down there, Diane DeRozan. DeRozan's mother is KD's sister. You know, she a twin. Diane and her twin sister is Donna. That's Avery from Pockethood's sister-in-law. I never knew that, man. The makers of his fatherhood for real, man. So me and Crazo say he willing to support my channel, man. Me and him, we definitely finna tap in You better believe that, man. I got to, man. So I talks to his little cousin, Tiffany, all the time. Me and her be messing with each other on Facebook, you know. So hey, man, I got to tap in with Crazy though, man. He a good brother, man. I never knew he was kin to Donna and Diane, though, the Rosie mother, man, and KD, man. KD, 151, a real reputable Pyru. It's the homeboy. Got love for Kevin Dykes, man. Got love for Kevin Dykes. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people watch this, man. Somebody commented on one of my old shows and couldn't understand because I give Pyru's they respect, man. What kind of people is y'all dudes is coming in with that, man? I'm a G, man. I'm a respect who respect is earned. It ain't just given. I give it if I can get it back, but it's earned. When you put a person on a pedestal, man, that was opposite of you, what you was representing, you got to give them their respect, man. So don't get offended because I get Pyru's and other Damus, LB, China Dog, Stanley pitching them, and Katie and them, they respect, and Damu Russo that's rested in peace. Them was rubbable soldiers, and they represented Damuism to the fullest. You got to respect brothers like that, man. I don't take from that. I don't do that. Frazo can introduce you to Nugget in a real way, Wolf. Woman end up making you a manager or something, Wolf. You be throwing it right at me, man. I like how that is, you know? But yeah, man, I don't understand how people be hating on a person. They give another dude respect. And I'm not putting nobody on no pedestal. I just give them their status. That's their status, man. So don't hate on me because I give Pyru's their props that I came up in this gang circle with, man. You understand what I'm saying? My little homies respect my get out. So another dude opinion really don't mean that much to me. Yeah, I believe into the check in and all that. I don't never want to say the wrong thing on YouTube because I ain't looking for problems. Man. I ain't worried about nobody pulling up on me. I ain't gonna tell nobody pull up on me. I don't get out like that. But when you got something to say negative, man, keep it to yourself, man. You know what I mean? You can't tell me who to be friends with and who not to be friends with. You understand? Mama not my daddy, man. I'm a grown man. You understand what I'm saying? And when I speak on people, I'm speaking on. If I ain't got nothing good to say about them, I ain't gonna say nothing about them at all. That's just me, man. So when I speak on some power rules or some 40 power rules or some villains, Inglewood family, that's what I do. I give Chris the same respect as I get Damu. So don't take it there where you find that hard to believe where OG Crip is giving a Damu they props. Come on, brother. Where they come from? What these dudes be coming at with this, man? You understand what I'm saying? Every time I get off one of my lives, a front hood hit me and said, Big homie, you did a cool one. We like keep doing what you do. So hey man, I don't feed into the negativity. Keep the negativity to yourself. Keep the negativity to yourself, because I'm damn ain't feeding into it, man. This is what I'm gonna call a ball and strike a strike. You throw it, I catch it. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen, Calvin. That's what we do here, man. Did you ever know a Samoan dude? Bapu, come on, man. That's the homie makers of a man. That was the homie. Resting in peace. He was married to Natalia. Natalia grew up in Nutty Block. Turtle hooked me up with her before they ever met, though. Turtle hooked me up with the homie wife before they had ever met, man. You understand what I'm saying? And when I was in the pen, in the Tiger talking, get out, went by our mother house, she wasn't there, man. I ain't seen the Tiger since. I love to see it, though. I love to see it, man. Yeah, Bapu was the homie, man. Bapu from the South. Resting in peace. Bob was the homie. If I ain't mistaken, I think Turtle let Bob drive his 550, 560, I mean. You understand what I'm saying? He was definitely a low. Or should I say a rider? Bapu was definitely a low, man. He was with the business, man. I met Cuz when I came down from the pen. We was in 4800, man, and I was in Baker 1, right? Getting ready. They were going to put me in Baker 6 with my homie, my cousin Twin, Anthony Carver, Duck from SOS. I mean, Box, what's it? Duck, Box from SOS, a little dude from Fathers Hoover, them was all in sales. And Bob came that he was in Baker 10. I think he was in the cell with my homie Sherman Blue. He came down there and said, who Bam up here? I'm like, that's me. Say it, cuz. He 2 packs of Camels, big homie. And that's just how me and cuz met. Dirty Herons was upstairs from Atlantic Drive. You understand what I'm saying? And Dirty Herons went on a visit. He had twin daughters. My turtle daughter, Kenyan mama, sister Lisa, Bucky, I think that was her name, Bumpy, whatever her name. She went to Willowbrook with my little brother, Inch knew her. Anyway, Dirty Herons come down and he said, cuz, Turtle said, call me, got some money for you. I got a wet 40 for you right now. Dirty Heron threw me $40. Papoose said, damn, cuz, everybody looking out for you. You came down from the pit. I said, no, wait, no, Turtle. I'm finna hit Turtle, make sure I get more money than this if I can take it back to the pen. Today, I don't care where you from, long as you for peace. Without peace, from older non-active members, the kids will continue suffering. We have to change. We here for change for the kids. Say it again, Solo. Some brothers don't grasp that, right? But ask me if I care. Hell no, I don't. Thumbs down to them people like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep pushing my agenda, man. No matter what. Looks like the moderators get rid of the trolls. Yeah, they doing a good job with that too, Wolf. I love my moderators, man. Frontline and Blade. And all the queens that tap in my moderators, man. You understand what I'm saying? But you still get some dudes that hate on what a person got to say, man. And that's that hateism, man. You know, that's just, man, that's too much energy to waste on people. How can you hate something you ain't never loved? Man, that's too much energy to waste. That's just how Bam get at. You understand what I'm saying? But like, I'm always do this, though, with no matter what, man. Did you know BJ from Nellis? Vincent Johnson? Vincent Johnson? Is that who you talking about, man? Vincent Johnson. Vincent Johnson was my partner, man. I didn't even know the brother was paralyzed. Came down from the pen. I'm in Compton Court. And he was in there. In the tank, he's staring at me, right? When people, watch this, when people fuck me, man, I ask, hey, what's some with the reckless eyes? Why you doing it? Wheelchair and all. He said, man, ain't you Sherwood? I'm like, what's up, cuz? It was you. And when he told me who he was, I said, I apologize, bro. What's popping? What's popping, man? Vince got the popping, man. And the girl I used to mess with from Nellis, her and Vince was real tight, Suzette. And watch this, man. Suzette said, Vince got a lot of love and respect for you. I never knew that was my homie Petty people, though. And my homie Oath Johnson people. I never knew he was no kin, man. And Oath and Vincent went to Centennial together. Vincent had been in my mama house, man. He had a clean 66 Chevy when he was in Centennial. Brains blowed out that motherfucker. Was clean as fuck, man. Vincent always tried to stand them slacks and them Stacey Adams, man. He was a player with it, man. Oh, gee, you ever went to Miraloma? No, I never went to Miraloma, Willie Mays, man. I went there. Thank you, asked me that yesterday. Never been there. That was a cold county jail for blacks. I imagine it was, man. Check this out. Any county jail gonna be rough, cold for some blacks when we outnumbered 2-1 or 3-1. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, I'm gonna keep 100. What's up, Mr. Henderson? I like odds against me sometimes, man. It show you separate the men from the boys, right? Because the numbers might be thick for everybody else. Don't mean that everybody in that court, damn. You understand what I'm saying? They just respond because they got the numbers. You understand what I'm saying? That's how the game go. But yeah, Wolf, VJ, if that's Vincent Johnson, that was my partner, man. That was my partner, man. That was my partner. That was my partner, man. I remember one time I was in Wilmington Arms. I think Vince's sister had a 65 or 66 red Mustang. It was me, Kurt, Lil Scrab was in Jake Jefferson, Trey. We was out there talking. I just came back from Denver. We was out there popping it, man. I'm finna go to my hood, and I see the Mustang come up in the Wilmington Arms. Popping it. I seen Vince in the backseat squatting down, right? Oh, yeah, he definitely had a squabble, right? And check this out, man. I walked down there with the car parked there. I was like, Vince, man, you good. Ain't nothing for that happen, brother. Ain't nothing for that happen. But he had went to school with KT and Big Pete and them, so, you know, that was their era. Vince was my partner, man, and he chased money. He was a young dude getting money. That's the homie Junkie Fred and Pat cousin, man. I never knew that. I just found that out about a year and a half ago. Then I told my little sister, she said, yeah, you didn't know they was cousins. I'm like, nah. Vincent was my partner, man. That was on Vincent and Robert Green, man. Me and Robert Green got shot in my hood, man. You understand what I'm saying? About 5 times. But me and Robert Green got tight on that. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't there when it happened. I had pulled up later on because my little sister was around there when it happened. You know, I had to make sure my little sister was straight. But yeah, Vincent Johnson, Robert Green, man. I used to think it was Turkey Wayne kids. Come to find out, Turkey Wayne was my partner from Campanella, man. One of them burners, man. You understand what I'm saying? One of them burners. I went to Maryland. You went to Maryland, makers up, man. Y'all throw something at your boy this morning, man. We balanced out this morning, man. 13 likes, 13 people in the chats. Man, that's cool. That's cool. Y'all throw some questions at your boy. It's Sunday morning live, and we just trying to make it happen this morning, man. Y'all throw some good questions. Keep me on here for a minute, man. Y'all kept me on here for 3 hours yesterday. Man, I was on that edible, and I was really cool. Man, I slept good. I told them ribs down when I got off that live, too, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I tore them down, man. Tore them down. Beans and potato salad. Man, damn. Tore them down. I sure hope my girl comes from church today and want to cook something fabulous. I can go for some smothered pork chops, rice, and gravy, though. That's what I'm hoping she cook. You understand what I'm saying? But come on, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain. Y'all throw something at your boy this morning, man. Throw something at your boy. Did you deal with the guest boys from Nellis? Me and Ronnie went to school together. Me and Ronnie Guest, right? Ronnie Guest was straight Paru. Didn't like him, but respect him. Didn't like him, but respect him. Till I sold water in the project, in the apartments across the street from Centennial. Ronnie Guest come back there and bought a stick and watched him. I sold the stick and jumped in the corner, cut a corner. Don't need you being under influence. Have no flashbacks about no trips doing nothing to you. But Big Johnny Guest, that was my partner. Sabrina used to go with Benny Boy. Lived in the West Side, started playing the channel. Then she used to mess with Mike T, the big homie from Nutty. You know what I'm saying? But me and Johnny was cool, man. Me and Johnny Guest was real cool. Him and my big homie Big George was master chefs, man. You understand what I'm saying? I knew his ex-wife Pat, that rest in peace, little Johnny Guest mama, and all that. What is going on with this, man? Yeah, I met little Johnny Guest's mother at MC House, the Rosen mother, Diane, twin sister Donna house, man. Johnny was in the pen. Met Johnny Guest was in Compton Courthouse. He was on his way to the pen, and I was getting my bill of bail. Yep, Johnny Guest is the homie, man. Him and my homie Big Mac from Nutty, resting in peace, was real cool. They had a pretty ass house. I used to always say if I ever get a gate built, I wanted to get it because Johnny had living White House trimmed in black in Campanella. And when you get there, it had JG in the motherfucking gate. And that shit looked at flies a motherfucker. Big Johnny Guest, man. That's the big homie. That's the big homie. He and Felipe Nichols used to kick it. They was real tight. He and Felipe was my partner too, man. It's a few dudes I messed with in Paru Hood that wasn't gang bangers, but grew up over there and they was with them getting money. Beanie Boy's related to Bobby Frazier's through marriage. Is that right? And Beanie Boy, my partner. It's through Beanie Boy. I met little Jerry Stone from the Pocket. I went over Beanie Boy's mama house, took him over there, and Beanie Boy pulled him back. He said, man, come on, man. You know, Beanie Boy sister lived in my hood. You understand what I'm saying? Beanie Boy, man, that's my homeboy, man. I got love for Beanie Boy. I ain't seen Beanie Boy in 100 years, though, man. Beanie Boy had to watch this, man. From that Mustang he had back in the day, that rag Mustang, to that white glass house, man. That motherfucker was clean. I remember one time, this when my cousin gave me a tray. Beanie Boy, we had shakies in Carson. And somebody tried to hit the switch on Squeaking Lands. Man, Beanie Boy pulled a glass house in front of the dude and got to hitting the switch. Dude hurried up and bagged up and cut a cone out the parking lot. Beanie Boy, that's my partner, man. One of the greatest car thieves I met in Compton, man. That's Beanie Boy, had that long ass natural. Him and Blake used to roll together, man. They used to come over my homie Benzo house in my hood on 130. I remember the first time I met Beanie Boy, he had that Mustang. Somebody said, man, Beanie Boy wasn't claiming Tanner then. He was like low-key West Side. He said, man, Beanie Boy in the hood. This is a Paru in the hood. Whoop! I hit 130th. And Blake was in the court. Only reason I ain't tripped, man, Blake was in that court. And they was talking to Benzo Ed, Eddie Winborn. Eddie Winborn claimed great, but born and raised in front hood. That's the homie. Yeah, Beanie Boy, good brother, man. Great court thief, man. Boy was a court thief, man. Boy was a straight court thief. Knew how to get his money, man. Benny Boy used to chase his money, man. That was my partner, man. That was my partner. That was my partner. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me this morning. You know what I mean? It's the Sunday morning live, man. It's on us to make it happen before the games go. Who y'all got for the day? Who y'all got for today's game? Who you got for today's game, man? Him and Rob Parker and them, Benny Bush run with the Parker boys a hell of a lot, man. Yep, boy was tight. Yep. The Parkers, man. Gas station on Rosecrans and Avalon, man. The impound service. It's toe thing right there on Rosecrans and Avalon. You feel me? The Parker boys, man. The Parker boys was with it straight low. It's because of the Parkers. I like Cadillac coupes, low riders. One had a red one had a black one with the fifth wheel. That motherfucker was clean. Front and back. Boulevard had that 79 Kent Continental Zenith. All that thing was clean, man. Boulevard had a lot of clean low riders. Him and Black Tony from the pocket was real tight. I met Boulevard through my cousins, man. Boulevard was one of the cleanest low riders. He was a low rider in Compton, man. Boulevard Rob was a low rider. Yeah, the Parkers had some good ass low riders, man. I mean, one time I came from Compton Court. I ain't have my course, so I was catching the bus to the house. One of the Parker boys dropped me off at the house, man. Choke truck. Come on, man. You Ollie cousin. Come on, man. Let me drop you off, man. Yeah, the Parkers, man. The Parkers and Terry Carter always had problems, man. I don't know why I ain't going behind them low riders, man. Like I said, low rider make you have enemies too. You get a clean low rider and another one to have it. Some people just don't get along. You know what I'm saying? Terry Carter had some clean low riders, man. Back in the day, the dudes in Compton had clean low riders. Terry Carter, the Parkers, Pat, Turtle, Lil Ollie, Big Mac. You had a few other cats, you know what I mean, that had some clean up. Donald McCaney had a clean ass low rider back in the day. You feel me? But folks, watch this. The cleanest deuce ever seen was Folsom from on the port. Lil Terry front of it, man. Lil Terry had a clean ass deuce, my homie. I remember when he first bought that motherfucker. I was in the pen. He got that motherfucker hooked up. He put his money into that motherfucker. Benzo Ed had something cool. Benzo Al from Great had a clean ass low rider. You feel me? Yeah, he had a clean one too. You know, Hippo from Fruittown. No, I don't know him personally, but I know of him. Yeah, but it was some clean low riders in Compton. Everybody thought LA had the clean low riders. Compton had some clean ass low riders. I used to love Huncho Real back in the day. That motherfucker was clean. I remember when he first got it, it was white. Then no, it was orange with the black top. Then he painted that motherfucker white, man. You feel what I'm saying? Danny Blockhead had a clean rag 4 in the Majestics. You understand what I'm saying? That motherfucker was clean orange rag 4. That motherfucker was clean. It reminded me of Donald Sutton from Harlem. Rag tray that was orange. Made it to the low rider cover. Tell you another cold low rider back in the day. Rat from Main Street, man. Rat still don't do his thing with them low riders, man. Rat the big homie, man. Rat the big homie. No dude house ever went to send a gang low rider class in there. Boy, Rat was a cold court thief, man. Marcus, what it do? What it do? What it do this morning, man? What it do? What it do, man? What it do? Who y'all got on these Sunday games, man? Throw y'all picks out there, man. Let's chop that up, man. Let's throw the picks out there and throw some questions at me, man. Let's make it happen this morning, man. Let's make it happen. My girl go to church, but I didn't feed me. I had to eat a bowl of oatmeal this morning. Ain't that crazy? But it's all good. It's all good. And I know her and my auntie, when they leave church, they're going to stop somewhere and eat. Imagine that one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to get mad at it. Bless her and my auntie enjoying each other's company. Come on with it, y'all. Come on with it. Come on with it, man. Come on with it, man. Let's step the game up. All them Santanas had low lows. Yes, they did. Watch this. Hey, Wolf, what Compton cats the only ones say low lows, though? Who got the low low? We only Compton cats say low lows, man. That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah, Turtle Gangster had riders, man. They had riders, man. They had some cool riders, man. My boy, Cedric Dudley had a clean ass low rider. He bought from White Boy Rod. That motherfucker was clean. Said, put it together right. Homie Stursey had a clean one. Homie Stursey had a clean one. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, the homie Stursey had a clean one. You know what I mean? The homie Stursey had a clean low rider. My homie Charlie got a Continental out here right now. It's kind of spiffy. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Tanners had Lolos. OG Bam, did you know Mac Thomas is from Tennessee? I just found that out looking at the videos, man. Never knew that. Me and my cousin Big Ollie was talking about Mac the other day. He was talking about Melvin and everything. He was telling me about this. My cousin was telling me how him and Mac, him and Mac and Rap was going out and say, you know, they used to steal cars, man, get the rails, right? They was telling me, man, Rat got a Rolls, an old Rolls Royce. I'm like, how motherfucker steal a Rolls, man? Them dudes know how to get their money. They chase money. Compton, that's what Compton was known for too, man. Compton had some court thieves, man. Compton had some court thieves. Some of them dudes older than me, them dudes was court thieves, man. Court thieves, man. Listen to me. Court thieves for real, man. Court thieves in a real way. But yeah, man, I ain't never knew Mac was from Tennessee, man, till I seen it on a video on YouTube. Mac Thomas was the big homie, though. Without Mac Thomas, probably wouldn't have been no crippling Compton, man. Keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. Story time. What's up, 65, huh? Yeah, them 65s was true. My boy June Piper had a green 65. His first low rider was a green 65. DK green white 65. On SS Kragers, man. Imagine that. Y'all remember SS Kragers, man? Kragers before True Smokes. True Smokes then came to Big Hubs. Then came to Zenith. Then come them Daytons, man. First dude I seen in Big Hubs, Big Mac. First dude I seen with Zenith, Boulevard Ride. Yes, sir. Compton's with the first one, bust with the Big Hubs and the Zenith, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boulevard Ride, man. It's the homie right there, man. You know, Supremes, man. He say Supremes. Check out Story Time. Bam, your memory is on point. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. But yeah, man, I just because my cousin low rided. That's what made me one of the low riders. So he gave me a clean ass 63. You know what I mean? And I knew him because all these dudes, watch this. I'm telling y'all, man. I was 18 years old, man. I'm going to my auntie in them house in Nutty Block. I go in the house, go in my cousin Lil Ollie bedroom, and guess who's sitting in there? Terry Court. Man, that threw a monkey wrench, check my game for real. Stand, what it do? Top of the morning till you stand. That threw a monkey wrench in the game. You feel me? The West Sides had a Volkswagen car stealing crew. Hey, watch this. Motherfuckers ain't knowing. I wanted one when they was having the California Volkswagens hooking them up, luring them. I wanted one. They had a clean one. My homie Black was clean. The Volkswagen was getting around. My Road Dog Baby, that's the only car Baby liked it, was Volkswagen. Gas savers for real. Gas savers for real. But just imagine, man, like a dude, like I'm in Pudding House and they knowing I'm in Pudding House. So I see his sister when Tony watch. Oh man, I'm in Pudding House. Don't you know how surprised I was? So when I walk in my family house and see Terry Carter in there, and me and Terry Carter, listen to me. Me and TC were never enemies. I don't care about him living on Paru Street, me living across the canal. Terry Carter was never my enemy, man. He was never my enemy. Terry was a laid-back, cool player type of dude, but he was with the business, and he respected the change of command that came from the West Side, the founding of the root. That's why I love that brother. I'm always trying to keep his name in my mouth, because talking about Terry can bring a smile on my face, so Mike can bring a smile on yours, man. Just imagine seeing this man in my people's house, a house that Remy Washington frequent, Big Aunt Salty, Mac Thomas them frequent, to see this man in there, man. My cousin Stursy living in the front. That's the homie, man. I know all the makers. Mr. Akins, Monica, Johnny, their little brother Scotty. That's wrestling in peace, man. That's my homie, Cersei, man. It's my Hershey. I ain't seen Cersei since L.O. funeral, man. We was chopping it up at the cemetery, man. That's my homeboy, man. That's like, ooh, man, listen to me, man. When I first got sober, I used to come through there in the suburban. Cersei said, you don't hang out no more, what? He said, no, man. You know what I mean? That's my homie, man. I was in the pen. When I was in the pen, the police, they got into it with the police in front of the house, man. I was in the pen and read that shit in the paper. I wrote Cersei. But watch this. Well, a lot of people don't know your cousin if you slip on 130th before they moved in on 133rd in my hood. You feel me? Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that. Those some memories. Support the chat. Hit these likes, man. Let's make it happen Sunday morning. Man, and you know what, man? This be a small ass world with how people tap in and say who their family is, and I know their family. Hey, now watch this. I was just about to snap. Ralph Carter, him and Terry Carter was totally different. They was like me and my brother Beta. Morning, noon, and night. It was totally different, man. Ralph was with the business. Ralph ran with the hitters that was with the business, man. Terry was, listen to me, man. I never had a problem with Terry Carter, man. Whenever Terry seen me, I remember one time, man, I was in the county jail. This right before Terry Tarzan got killed. Terry was down there visiting somebody. I came down. Somebody got me called down to be a character witness for their case. That's how they used to get us called down to be character witness, but we never go to court. And I was on a visit, and I seen Terry there. Wizard was there too, visiting somebody. I'm in jail. And Terry seen me waiting on my visit. And he picked up the phone. I think he was there seeing Puddin'. I think Puddin' had just got sentenced, right? And Terry seen me, man. Right. We got to talk about the Terry Tarzan and Big Mac situation. I said, yeah, man. And we both said this, you think I'm lying with. He said, well, man, I hope my homie can come on top of that shit if they don't stop it. I said, yeah, I hope Big Mac can come on top. While I'm in Tracy, I heard Big Mac jump on the boy. You know what I mean? But Terry Tarzan was my partner too, man. Terry Tarzan was a good cat, man. I remember only time me and Terry Tarzan fell out, man, and we didn't fall out. I just told me he shouldn't have did it. The dude pulled up in my hood. Because Terry Tarzan was cool with my homie white boy Rob, brother Poo Poo. We gambling out there and whatnot. I'm selling water. And the dude pull up one of the 8-ounce bottles. But I got to go to the house to get this water. I got this water right here. Terry Tarzan had a white 72 coupe. Man, that fool opened up the hood and come up from under the hood with an 8-ounce bottle of water. And he sold it. I'm like, hey, no, homie, no. We can't do it like that. Terry like, man, I'm going to throw you $100, little nigga. Shut up. You know, so I said, Terry, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Terry was my partner, man. Lived on Poplar Street, man. Lived on Poplar Street. Terry Tarzan was with the business. He had low rise and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Terry knew how to get money, man. And Terry was a blood that fucked with Crips. This what a lot of people didn't know, man. A lot of bloods that chase money fuck with Crips. A lot of Crips that had money fuck with bloods. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, watch this, man. That money ain't red or blue, man. It's green. The U.S. currency is green with some dead white people on their presidents. You got to admire that. You got to, that's the only white man you got to admire, the ones on U.S. currency, baby. Terry Carter, brother, Ralph Carter was with him. I heard he got a son from Atlas Park. Never met him, though, but I heard he got a son from Atlas Park, Ralph. You understand what I'm saying? Got a son from Atlas Park. Ralph Carter was with the business. Terry was the ultimate cool cat, man. Understand? I read Jay Prince's book. I had ordered that book in the penitentiary, Jay Prince book. And it wasn't no surprise that he bought his first Benz from TC, man. It wasn't no surprise when I read that in the book. Y'all throw some questions at your boy. Throw some questions at your boy. Throw something at your boy. Marcus, what it do, man? What you got to ask me, baby? Throw a question at your boy, man. Come on, man. We got 18 people in the chat, 23 likes. That's kind of cool. We've been in this 16 minutes and 13 seconds. You got me this morning. Let's make it happen. Hey, man, I ain't seen A-Dog in a minute, man. And when I rolled through, watch this, when I rolled through my hood and parlay, it's going to be at Stursey house, third time cousin house. At your people house, third time. I hit the front for a hot second because I'm not trying to be a victim of nobody. Drive by, and I ain't trying to be the victim of the police pulling up on me and finding something near me, and I go back to the penitentiary. So I hit and miss. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I goes to the barber shop a lot and parlay with my homie. Peace and much respect, OG Bam in the front line. CB in the house. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't seen A-Dog in a minute, man. I'm going to go to the hood. I'll probably go to the barber shop open tomorrow. Need a haircut. So I got to go get this thing cut right. You understand what I'm saying? Get this cut down right. You know, ain't no work tomorrow. Martin Luther King Day, baby. What it do? Send it out, man. Pick your picks. Who we going for today, man? Who we going for? Who we gonna go for today, man? I got Miami. I got Miami today, man. I don't know what happened to the Chargers, man. TB, what it do? 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 What it do, man? What it do? What it do? What it do? Tell me what it do, baby. Tell me what it do. OG Stan be popping in this joint too, man. I love the frontliners that taps in, man. I love my people that taps in. When did the mob start, OG? Hey, man, I can't tell you, man. I can't tell you. I met a few dudes from the mob in the penitentiary. They was some good. Last one I met had a little Mr. Took little yellow dude, right? And I was a junior drug counselor. And he used to see me and LB talking on the yard. He come into class one day. He said, yeah, I'll be seeing you kicking with the homie, my OG homie, LB. LB got a lot of respect for you. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Fine, top of the morning. I said, thank you, man. Yeah, me and Dude got real tight. Me and Dude got real tight, right? Me and Dude got real tight. Excuse me, y'all. Me and Dude got real tight, right? And he was from the mob, but I can't tell you exactly when the mob come out. I always looked at the mob as like they was little sports. I looked at every part on the east side of Elm Street, the mob. That when I was first door gang bang, that was loose. You feel what I'm saying? Just like everything on the west side before 135 came out, it was west side. Matter of fact, hey, Whoop, you know a brother named Tim from 135 in the construction work? He do construction. Like he got 2 kids by my homegrown recovery, Velma, man. A son and a daughter. Yeah. I remember his daughter's son was first born, man. They lived downstairs from me in Bebop Watch. Tim was my partner, man. When we first met, I found out he was from 135. It threw me off because I didn't know he was a gang member. Used to be a banger, I mean. 26 people in the chat and 25 likes. I like that. I like that. We got Iman in the house, man. Y'all send the shouts out to the queen. That's one of the YouTube queens on my channel, and she's a great moderator. Check it out, man. We give all females their props, their queens that tap up in here, man. Yeah, we got to get a queens their props, man, on this Sunday morning. Support the channel, hit that like and subscribe. Rob, a little late, bro, but Chat-Town is checking in. That's what I'm talking about. Chirac, he say Chi-Town, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Chicago's in the house, man. What it do? Throw something at me this morning, man. Y'all kept me in here 3 hours yesterday, man. I was on that weed, feeling cool. I mean, some more of that shit later on today when the games get getting cracking, man. Y'all throw something at your boy, man. Throw something at your boy. Throw it, I'm gonna catch it, man. Don't run from it, run to it. No, I don't know Tim from the 5. But yeah, man, I met this brother in recovery, man. He in contract. Matter of fact, he took me to a spot he wanted me to paint. And the people felt as though I was charging them too much. Man, I'm charging you to paint a single story house. I'm charging you $2,900. You can't beat that price. You can't beat that price, man. You can't beat that price. I don't know his nickname, but I can definitely find out, though, man. I know his daughter and son, they get big now, though. That was my partner, man. That was my partner, man. That was my partner. Tim, man. Yep. 135. He used to kick it with me one day. He said, yeah, man, you work for Aaron. Aaron is from Raymond. That's one of the Crazy homies. And I was working for Cam Vision Contractor. Right there on Manchester and Fifth Ave, next to the old Theater Nancy Church. Cam Vision, man. Wish I could smoke, because they check my piss at work. But when I retired Jamaica, here I go. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you. Watch this. I'm kind of low-key glad my job don't test, man. But watch this. They have parties. Every floor where I work at, man, they have parties. They have banquets and shit. They be having alcohol, bottles of wine. And when they get to putting that shit up, they look at us. They have gang of food. Sometimes, man, I take a decent lunch to work with me. They ain't got to eat that lunch because they done gave a banquet on the floor. And look here, man. Them people hurry up in that building. Hey, man, y'all want something to eat? Those, man, tell us to get it. You feel what I'm saying? They had that beer and all that. Wine. Come on with it, man. Come on with it, man. I don't even know if I want to drink today, man, but I'm going to sip on a couple of beers, man. Great, we ain't got no money, so I know my girl hopefully she'll stop at the store. Man, what did you realize the gangbang wasn't in the place? Some guys that was bloods were good dudes. Watch this. I didn't have to go to prison to realize that some Bloods were some good dudes. I already knew it was some Bloods like Yellow Ice from West Side Peru. I knew he was a good cat because me and Yellow Ice was cool at Centennial. Cherry Quarter was cool. Uh, even though Ricky Duncan and the Fraser boys was with the business, really didn't like me. They were still cool because I knew they wasn't busters. They was with it. They was with the business. I respected any Blood, man, and realized they was cool because they was with the business. Then when I got to the pen, you establish a relationship with dudes. You start speaking to each other. You being cordial with one another. We became cool and grew. We already had respect from each other, even though we was enemies. So I had realized way before going to prison that a lot of our moves was cool, man. Bam, did you realize? Oh, I just answered that. Yeah, but I got a whole lot. I got a lot of love and respect for a lot of our moves, man. I don't care how people get mad at me because I say that. Hey, man, check this out. You can't walk a mile in my shoes. Can't do half the shit I ever did in my life. I done went through the fire, man. Moke, watch this, man. When you catch Don Moves and Crips that ain't got a whole lot of respect for each other, them the busted Don Moves and Crips. Them the ones that wasn't putting in work. They hood was putting in, homies from their hoods was putting in work. You was a spectator. You sitting in the chief seats. You was just a fan. Dudes that was putting in work got respect for one another now because we grown ass men as we on some grown men tip. And we became every Blood got a Crip friend, man. Every Crip got a Blood friend. How the fuck you think some of us got passes? Teddy Stanley Piston saved me a few times, man, in the trenches, man. You know what I mean? Because my gangbang just didn't stay in front of the hood. I went out. I was known. I couldn't hide. I was a reputable known gang member from LA to Compton. I was reputable. I was known. My name was out there. I'm telling you, I always say this, man. I did not roll Central between Elsie Gamble and Rosecrans on going down Central. Bam would not roll that street, man. If I did, it was late night. But I would not roll through the West Side, man. Now I didn't roll through the West Side thinking I'm tough. I'm just how Tom Slick ended up popping on me one time. Glad he didn't hit me. My homie Junebug was like in the 6th or the 7th grade. I got him with me. Man, I dropped my ex-girl off at work, man. She was working at Jack in the Box. I rolled through the roof, go down to Howard. You feel me off Rosecrans. Tom Slick didn't throw up the P. I throw the F out the car. Woo. It stopped raining that day. By the time I get ready to hit that curve, the gorge, I might wreck. I parked the car right there at the canal. Me and my little homie jumped out that thing and crossed the canal. That was the only way I probably got saved. And watch this, man. I caught Tom Slick after that. Tom Slick had a blue Cougar, man. I'm in Nutty Block at the square. Lord behold, guess who pulled up to the place to get something to eat? The hamburger stand up in that joint. I see Vicky Yale, Tom Slick with her in that car. It was me, Mike T, Raymond. I see Tom Slick. I'm finna get Tom Slick, man. I'm finna get his ass for shooting at me. Vicky Yale, say the day. They didn't get their food. They jumped in the Cougar. Tom Slick knew he had to roll because there's other Crips out here older than me. Reputable Crips. You understand what I'm saying? Because of Vicky Yale being there, resting in peace, my homie Aaron, daughter mama, man. I could not disrespect her. I had to respect her. Vicky Yale, Connie Washington, Kay Pepper, and Puddin' Sister. There was some women at Centennial had a lot of love and respect for me, man. They used to take me to lunch every day. They was in the 12th, I was in the 10th. They took me to lunch every day with them. Listen to me, man. Took me to lunch. What shirt was that? Where's their ass at? Puddin' Sister had a lot of love for me, and Vicky Gill had love for me, man. Her sister Wanda, my friend, right today. Then all Bloods have Crip relatives, and most Crips have. Say it again, Wolf. Say it again, man. Say it again. Watch this, man. I had to record a obituary. I seen little things on YouTube about his funeral. But I can just imagine how many Keyways was at Terry Carter funeral. A lot of Keyways had love for Terry Carter. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know, man. A lot of Crips got a lot of love and respect for LB, AC. You understand what I'm saying? We don't take nothing from them, brother. Them was hitters. You got to respect the hitter, man. Stanley Pitts rolled through the Crip hoods all day long. Motherfuckers know who he is and what's up with that. When you got a reputation, man, it ain't nobody trying to mess with that. You understand what I'm saying? Did you work with any old school bloods at your job from your era? No, I didn't. Did you work with any old school bloods at your job from your era? No, watch this, man. I'm the only brother work where I'm at. Rest of everybody else is Hispanics. And I'm the oldest. My supervisor is 28 years old, man. My supervisor is 28 years old, man. And watch this, dude he be trying to be so respectful to me. Hey, man, if you need me to do something, just tell me. You my supervisor, you know. But we cool. Shouts out to my boy Alex, man. You know what I mean? They sit back sometimes, man. We get on the big screen in one of the conference rooms. I can't go live at work no more, right? It's a certain Hispanic lady telling everybody. This lady said, I take too many cigarette breaks. I'm always going outside to smoke a cigarette. One of my partners, Hispanic dude, Red Rum, tapped in last night. Said, Danny, that was a smoking partner. Me and Danny take a smoke break quick as fuck. Danny back into all the offices and do the places where all the computers is at, right? And sometimes I used to help Danny. When I watch this, baby, I get paid for 8 hours work, but I be doing work, man, in 3.5 hours, 4 hours. So now, sometimes when I know I'm near, especially when I was working at 7 o'clock shift to 3:30 in the morning, I'll be working. And shit, by 11 o'clock, I'm through. So I stopped doing that. I was at Cherry funeral, and I saw more Crips there than Bloods. I can imagine that. Cherry was well respected in the Crip circle, man. It ain't a lot of people. Watch this, man. We gang bang. Every era just gonna get somebody that's putting in work. Because every era got somebody that they emulate before them, and that's what happens. Yeah, I'm the only black work where I'm at, man. I wish more brothers would come. One brother came to that motherfucking job, man. I seen him do that one day and I ain't seen him no more, man. Guess who's, and my job is easy. I'm a fucking custodian, man. I'm a janitor. It's easy. Love it, though. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, but Terry Carter, man. That was Terry TC was all right, cat, man. Had the court a lot. Terry Carter played a role in Ice Cube's success. A lot of people might not want to believe that. Ice Cube, I don't even know. I believe Ice Cube was even at the funeral. I wasn't there. Was Ice Cube there, Wolf? You understand what I'm saying? TC, my boy, man. That's my boy, man. He always talk about a restaurant in New York he go to. Whenever I go to New York as a grown man, I'm going to go to this restaurant, eat this steak. Yeah, TC, man. I was hoping like hell that brother would have been alive when I came home, man. I would have never got a job. Once I started painting, bam, Terry had property. That's why I'm trying to get in contact with his boy now, Wayne Barnes. Man, he laced my homie Wayne to the T. He laced Wayne, and Wayne has followed the lead that Terry gave, the example that Terry gave him, and he's very successful. I respect any man that looked out for people in this community. And Terry Carter is a prime example of what a gang member should do to give it back to the neighborhood. It was Crips and Bloods from damn near every hood. Say it again, man. Terry was well respected. I care less about the dude that ran over my partner, man. I'm not a Suge Knight fan. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but shit, thumbs down to the Buster, man. You know what I mean? Thumbs down to the Buster, man. I ain't no Suge Knight fan, man. Whether it was accident or not, I'm thumbs down to this cat, man. Now you're in PC. You can't walk man down. Yeah, Cube had to be there on the Players Club soundtrack. Terry Carter and Lennon Carter, executive producers of the Players Club soundtrack. Yeah, TC was my boy, man. Had a lot of love and respect for Terry Carter, man. You understand what I'm saying? I care less about the dude that ran my homeboy over. Yeah, Terry Carter, the homie. He just grew up on Powder Street and I grew up in front of it. That's the only difference is the canal, baby. Just imagine if that canal wouldn't have been there. It'd be more casualties on the west side and the front of the side than anything. That canal separated us. So just imagine the canal wasn't there. That means our hoods would have been connected. Whose would have been who? I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of West Sides went to Elson Gunter Elementary. A lot of West Sides played baseball at Elson Gunter Park with us. And we played pop on the football at Centennial. You ain't never heard about nobody getting into it. Elson Gunter, Little League stuff. You ain't never heard nobody getting into it in the Pop Wonder thing. Because we had that respect. Movie stars and professional ball players. Say it again, man. Say it again, man. There was a lot of them like that, man. Terry was an awesome brother that's well missed and well respected in his community as well amongst the Crip community. Terry Carter was a respected brother, man, a brother that's well missed. Shouts out to his daughters and to his wife, Lillian. I went to school with Lillian, Centennial and Harriet Tubman. He used to be my big homie out of Washington, girlfriend. First look, his high school sweetheart. Album was sprung on Lillian. Had her name tatted on him, man. Lillian, man. Lillian was, oh, man. Lillian was all right, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Y'all throw some questions at me. Well, we got 28 people in the chat, 29 likes. I like that. I like that. The next question, throwing it at the Cash App. I'm going to create another raffle. I'm trying to see what kind of shirt I want to give away, though, man. I don't know what kind of shirt I want to give away. You know what I mean? I had a dude say, man, I had a great penitentiary hat yesterday. Man, that's cold. That was a victory hat. The man said, man, I had a great penitentiary hat. That was cold, y'all. Those questions at your boy, man. Greetings to you. Bam. Great to see you this Sunday. Top of the morning to you, baby. Yeah, I was up in there 3 hours howling them edibles. I'm going to eat some later on today and watch the football games, man. We're going to do what it do. We're going to make it happen on this Sunday, man. I'm in it to play this morning. You know what I mean? Ate a bowl of oatmeal. Mad because my girl went to church. I ain't mad that she went to church. I'm mad that I ain't eat no breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, watch this. I know how to cook eggs and bacon and make some grits. But I feel I ain't got to do that. If I got my woman, she should do that for me. I cook for her sometime. I make breakfast for her. You know? Come on with it, man. Come on with it. Come on with it. Let's make it happen, Captain. Y'all throw something. What's your favorite Super Bowl experience and what year? Tampa Bay and the Falcons. Or was that New England? New England, I mean, and the Falcons. Yeah, Tom Brady when he came all the way back and beat the Atlanta Falcons. I was in old Folsom prison. Motherfuckers was clowning me over. Joe, bam, you on quiet. I said it ain't over to the fat lady scene, baby. Some of the best Super Bowl games was the snowy weather dudes throwing Hail Mary passes. Great memory. Yeah, I liked that one. But that Tom Brady when he came back and beat the Falcons, let everybody know what was popping. And I won big. I think I won a pack of cigarettes. Coco from Peblo Bishops. Me and him betted $30. He threw me a 50 ball of weed. I gave that shit to my boy Earl from Great. I don't smoke weed like that. You know, y'all throw some questions at your boy, man. Support the channel. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen this morning, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let's make it happen this morning, man. Let's make it happen. Who's gonna buy their boy a 6-pack of Modelo's to watch Modelo's, man? To watch the game. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tap out, eat, get ready for the games. All right, Wolf, enjoy your day, homie. Have a good one. Be safe. 5 of your top squabbles from any hood. 5 of your top squabblers from any hood. My top squabblers, Mount Creek from the 60s. Oh, shit. Trent from Nutty. LaSalle from the Pocket. The Bully from Front Hood. I'm going to throw my homie KT in there. I'm going to throw my homie KT up in there. Giants and the Vikings, y'all. The Giants and the Vikings. Who you think can get that win? The Giants and the Vikings. They picks for the day. Come on, y'all. Tell me something. Throw some questions at me and all that. In order to get on with the question, throw a question, you got to throw it at the Cash App. So let's make it happen. I'm going to answer any question that get thrown on this thing. Let's make it happen. David Perez is in the house. What it do, David Perez? How you doing this Sunday morning? Understand what I'm saying? How it do? You throw a question, throw something at the Cash App. Bam, gonna answer the question whether you do it or not, but it'll be well appreciated if you throw it at the Cash App. If you throw a question, throw something at the Cash App. Frontliners encouraged that. Kel Mack encouraged that. He said the backheads encouraged him to do that. So, hey, if you throw a question, throw something at the Cash App, man. Support the channel. Support your boy. I was in there 3 hours yesterday. Couldn't even get nobody into the raffle, right? And watch this, man. I feel like a little kid on the milk carton. Man, I feel as though y'all threw me away. You feel me? Threw me to the woods, man. So come on, let's make it happen this one. We got 23 people in the chat and 30 likes. Let's get these like buttons, man. Let's get these likes up this morning, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Let's get these likes up. People was picking the Giants and the Vikings. These the picks on the football today, man. What's going on with that? Y'all throw some questions at me. Throw some questions at me. Throw something at your boy. Don't run from it, run to it, man. We've been in here half an hour. Y'all know how to keep me in here. Y'all definitely know how to keep me in here. So let's throw it at me, man. 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 Throw it at me, man. Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense, baby. Come on, throw something at me, man. Throw something at me. Mr. Perez, how's your Sunday going so far, good brother? Favorite NBA team, Bam? Mine was when Jordan was with 100-degree temperature, scored 45 points and headed back to the bench. Legendary. Favorite NBA game? Shit, with Magic Johnson had to play the center, man. Magic Johnson played the center, not just the guard. You understand what I'm saying? It came out with the win, baby. I used to be a Laker fan, man, when it was Showtime and before Showtime. When they got Couples up in that hot dog, and I stopped being a Lakers fan. Then I definitely ain't gonna be a Lakers fan while they got LeBron. Now LeBron league, I'm gonna abandon the Clippers and get back being a Lakers fan. Yeah, that was my favorite NBA game, y'all. Throw a question, throw something at the cash out. The Gondo is the front line. The Gondo is the front of the hood. But the front line, watch this. My homies, they come off the Gondo, say claim east side front of it. Ain't no east side front of it. It's all west side front of it. We just got people that live on the east. You understand what I'm saying? We just got people that live on the east. That's all that is. You know, I don't claim no block 2000, 1300. I don't understand that. That's that new millennium thing, right? I grew up on Slater, but I claim 131st Street. I'm a block boy in front hood, man. That's the block. That's the block we kicked it on back in the day, man. 131st, man. 131st at the Loans and Randall's house. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Michael Jordan, who has the greatest, who had the greater career? And both, to me, this is just my opinion, right? Both of them basically. But hey, they throw Michael Jordan out there. I just seen the new shoes he got. Them motherfuckers. I might have to get a pair of them motherfuckers, man. My girl, watch this. My girl bought me at least 4 pair of tennis herself through the year. We're rolling one of them all. So I'm gonna get them new Jordans out there. And they got that bull flavor on it too. White and red. So I got to go get them motherfuckers look cool, man. But I'm gonna get that to Michael Jordan, man. You know, but both of them have great careers, man. Both of them have great careers. Throw a question, cash app, y'all. Let's be respectful with it, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Let's be respectful. It was late in my era that you started finding guys claiming clicks. The dude would be Seth Bo Hoover would claim Vermont Hustler within that, then squabbling about it. What is really going on? Hey man, check this out. I've seen a lot of dudes like that. Claim one thing, then go to jail, claim something totally different, right? But you can't get mad at that. Watch this. Dudes that get caught up like that, shook one. It's dudes that's trying to put more. You know, you say dude was claiming 7-4 would be claiming 7-4, but claim Vermont Hustler within that. When you can't claim both, and that's probably what it was. He was putting 100 on it, probably trying to beat the 7-4, when he really was just a Vermont Hustler dude. You feel me? Like when I remember the first 5-5, I met a Mouse. What made me and Mouse click up, we was in Compton Court. That's CC Ryder Court. It's Compton Crip Court. I don't care what nobody say. Compton Court belong to Compton Crips. That's our court, right? And I said, you 5-5. First time I had really been hearing about 5. I said, that's 5'6" center. And Cuz knew that. Excuse me. He knew it. The homie knew it. A lot of other dudes claim 5'5", didn't know they was 5'6" syndicate. Tim Killington them, man. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't know that. That's 5'6" syndicate, man. And it was like 10 of them, and them dudes was with the business, man. You know? Shit. Anthony Hatchett them, man, over in that era, man. 5'6", man. Curtis was in the pen with me. Anthony Hatchett climbing, man. Yep. But yeah, man, a lot of dudes, they claim that. Like I was looking at a video this dude did. You have A-Trey Hoover, but guys from that 81 and 82 Hustler, guys who trust them, dudes you A-Trey Hoover or not, stuff start getting watered down. Man, why man? Gang banging is watered down. But also, in some parts, these youngsters ain't letting it be watered down because they putting in work. right? But you get dudes like that. You get dudes like that. You get dudes like that, man. You get them like that. Like, I seen a dude do a video, my homie Ferry Norton nephew, and he had said something in the video that I didn't like, but I wasn't offended. But the way he said it, fronters can take that the wrong way. He said my uncle was a front brother before fronts brought Crips. Ooh, time out, Chief. When we was front brothers, we was Crips. I'm a front brother. When I first started gangbanging, my hood was called Compton Front Brothers. My generation started saying OFH, and the OFH stands for Original Front Hustlers. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I was offended by that, but I didn't take it as disrespect. So some people don't know. The courthouse is the boiling pot. Say it again, Stork. Watch this, man. When I was fighting my house, every time I went to court, went to the holy tank at the Crips. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Y'all can throw that. Watch this. I understand the super chats, super thanks. I like that. But when you throw a question, throw that to the cash app, man. Right? I appreciate that. No, that's just how bands get in. But check this out. When I was fighting my house, man, I was in the Crip margin. They put us in one tank and down in the county jail before we go. This is called Thunderdome. You better go in there with a key suit. Your enemies might be in there. You might get got. You understand what I'm saying? I never fell out with nobody in that tank, but I used to see a lot of dudes going there and be spooked. I remember one time a homie from the 60s was going to county court with us, right? And he on the bus with us, low-key paranoid because the Compton 60s had fell out in the Crip margin. And I'm like, man, ain't nothing finna happen to you. We don't get down like that in Compton court. And when I used to go on my homies being there, I ain't just talking about my fronted homies, CC Ryder. CC Riders respect their G's who names ring. They respect our get down. I don't even let Don Moves. I done seen Don Moves come in the mainline tank in Compton Court. They can't even get a fair one. It ain't about us jumping on each other. Man, I don't dwell in beating up on another brother no more. I mean, one time some dude said something up in there. It was somebody hit up a dude from Texas, like, man, I don't bang. Me and this dude, he was from Cabbage Patch, Peru. And my little homies in there, they pressed on me. Some West Side Fruit trying to get on. I said, man, time out, man. Let me holler at you. Pull him to the corner. I said, man, all Perus is showing. You know Pacific one from Pacific neighborhood, but we don't get down like that. And the dude from Texas is trying to jump on the bandwagon to support the little brother from Cabbage Patch. Hey, homie, you better shut the fuck up before you get your butt whooped up in this tank, man. You don't know what you're getting caught up into. Don't come trying to play a mercenary, man, when you ain't got the tools to help yourself. And we all set up in the tank and had a ball. I had some tobacco, we smoked some cigarettes. Yo, we was on camera and we chill, man. I'm a dude that try to bring peace amongst brothers. I don't like squabbling amongst my own brothers no more, man. Especially in the courthouse, like you say, Story Time. They're a boiling pot, man. You get caught up in there, man. And I done seen them youngsters in that county jail, man. They get at their enemy on sight. They get at them on sight. Wonder how Swifty Blue made in that county jail because it's obvious he ain't built out. You understand what I'm saying? So I know he probably in PC up in that joint. You know what I mean? Got 21 people in the chat and 31 likes, man. OG, when you lock up, I did get out of the towners get treated. When I was locked up, I did out of town. Watch this, man. Out of towners get treated just like any other brother from Los Angeles. We don't treat out of towners different. Watch this. Some of them dudes, watch this. Non-affiliated brothers don't get pressed by gang members, man. We don't just target out of towners and non-affiliated dudes. If dudes is in prison, minding their business, not trying to do more than what they do, they're gonna get the utmost respect, man. They're gonna get the utmost respect, y'all. The game about to start, the Bills game is about to start. Now, I ain't trying to leave. I know some of y'all finna tap out, but somebody gonna buy me a beer today to watch the game. On this channel gonna offer they OG Bam, they big homie, a 6-pack of them Modelo's. So who gonna buy me the 6-pack of Modelo's? Cash App Bam, $ OG Bam, 131 for a 6-pack of Modelo's. One of the most sickening feelings for me was getting arrested in uniform, got put in with a pile of 6 deuce brims. I just say I had a bad morning, Bam. Woo! You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that one, player. Watch this, man. I remember one time when I was a juvenile, I got busted in Compton. The juvenile tank was the first tank. You get booked in, right? That's the first tank. Watch this, man. I went in there. It was like 3 Bloods in that motherfucker. I forgot exactly what they were from. Ludus, Fruitown, and West Side. They asked me where I was from. I couldn't hide from them. I'm from it, cuz, what's up? But we did not have a fight, but we wasn't doing no talking. And when they came in with them little TV dinners, police was getting TV dinners, right? Y'all think I'm lying, man. I ain't think I was gonna be able to eat. I thought they was gonna try to take my food every motherfucking day, right? But did none of that happen. You understand what I'm saying? Did none of that happen? So it was a blessed feeling. I was all right with it. You understand what I'm saying? I was all right with it. Yes, sir. I was all right with it. I was all right with it. Yeah, man. Throw some questions at your boy. Throw some questions at your boy. Throw some at the cash app, man. Who want to bless their boy with a 6-pack Modelo's, man, to watch this game with? Because I believe the Bills going to win today, though. I believe the Buffalo Bills should win. You understand what I'm saying? But Bills for the win. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain. Let's make it happen. Throw something at your boy. Throw something at your boy. I'm going to catch it. Don't run from it. Run to it. Hey, this ain't York. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain. Let's make it happen, Captain. Y'all throw something at me, man. We've been in here 48 minutes, man. Y'all can keep me in here. TV dinner, Salisbury steak, gravy, one of these, and that hot topic pudding. That never quite cooked right in the place. You ain't lying, huh? You ain't lying, man. That was Compton police for real, y'all. That was their food in that joint, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest motherfucking substation I went to was the Glass House. Then I went to that joint, man. I said, God damn, they was trying to take my jail career from me. I said, I might not never come back to jail. That Glass House, man, I was in there with Baby Nod brother, man. They had vending machines and they shit. You understand what I'm saying? You go broke, that motherfucker trying to buy candy bars and shit. Yeah. They knew how to definitely get us for our money, y'all. They knew how to definitely get us for our money in them jails, man. That's why I met little Reggie punk ass, little Reggie Wright punk ass. He was a jailer in Compton. Thought he was tough because who his daddy was. Little Reggie's a mark. Let me keep it 100 with y'all. I have no respect for that coward. Little Reggie's a mark. I was looking at somebody send me something right before I went live, y'all. And this dude, Charleston White Show, got his definition of what a rat is, right? He said, man, it's not no honor amongst these. How was you on the crip pile? On the weight pile or the crip pile? Which one you meaning, brother? Some of the new slang, I just don't get it. But I was good in the weight pile, man. I just stopped buffing on in the pen. That's all that was. I used to get my buff on up in the joint. You know? I used to definitely get my buff on. Shit. Had about a 17-inch on. That's the biggest I ever got. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to get big as Tookie, big as Michael Stone, them. I just wanted some strength behind what I was representing. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing more, nothing less, man. Shit. You know? Y'all throw some questions at your boy, man. Know to get out. Y'all know to get out. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy, man. 17-inch orange band was looking like Lee Haney in there. Nah, watch this, man. I was just, I had a little bit, man. I was trying to get it there, but shit. I blow up quick. I get up under that iron, man. I blow up real quick. Blow up quick. Basically, I was in the weight pile basically because of my big homie Hamron. Hamron had size, man. Rodney Scott up in this joint. They got the men backing them up. The straight, do you greasy or grimy, man? Say it again, man. I like that, man. I like that one. But yeah. Hey, Bam, how did you get off drugs? Shit, man, I caught a violation. My parole officer came to see me at the Linwood substation. Ink was still on my palms, man. And I was getting the ink, wiping the ink off my shit. She said, man, you ain't came to see me. I had been home like 7 months running. I was out scanning, right? And I had told her, man, I get high. This lady had been to my mom's house. She said, damn, you get high, you used to be a gang member? She told me, no, man, the mother, nice lady, y'all got a beautiful home. And she said, man, I'm going to release you. Go find a program. We'll pay for it. I said, no, if you release me right now, I ain't going to no program. So she had to violate me. The board gave me 60 days, 90 days in a sober living, in a program, and 60 days in a sober living, someplace once you get out of there. When the program I went to was called Big Lighthouse on Alvarado and Pico, right? And they took us there like we was going to the penitentiary. We had to put on penitentiary. CDC took us there. Check this out. We get there, man. Dude named Mike Hill was the social director at the joint, associate director. We get in there, there's about 12 of us on the motherfucking bus, on the van. We didn't even have our clothes. They got to take us back to the county to get our property and everything. Check this out, man. This dude say, this is a 6-month, a 12-month program. I said, man, they gave me 90 days. He said, man, you can leave. Ain't no police here. You can leave. But we ain't going to call your parole officer to 24 hours. We need our money. 24 hours going to get them they check. And I stayed there. I ended up staying there. I stayed there 12 months, right? I did an extra 6 months, so I stayed there 18 months. My cousin was sober. My sister was sober. They introduced me to people in the rooms of recovery. My cousin worked at the Wine Gardens program called Project Paycheck. Art Burrs was the director. Art Burrs was from Compton. He knew my sister, knew my cousin. My cousin was case manager. They got me my own room in the Wine Garden on the 4th floor. Stayed in there for 18 months. I said, damn, man, it feel good. I started accomplishing more when I got off drugs. That's how I got sober. And then I never had a problem with liquor, so I can drink. I had a problem with smoking cocaine. Once I got off of it, I never tried to force feed nobody getting sober. I told the hood, my homies, like, damn, man, why don't you try to help somebody else? They got to want to help themselves. Because I'm sober don't mean somebody else gonna get sober. You got to get sober because you want to get sober. And that's how it happened, man. And I ain't never got back on drugs charges, doctor. Never got back on cocaine. I drink me some beer, drink me some cognac. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna never put that pipe down. I ain't putting that glass dick in my mouth never again in my life. Trust me, believe that. Joe Farrell, from what you know or heard before BS was established, the big black men get marked out or smashed in prison without any structure. Nope, 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 nope. We was having problems looking at on George Jackson there before the big Jefferson. They just learned how to come together when it was time to come together. The people that was trying to mark us out was the CDC, the corrections office, but they knew better too. You understand what I'm saying? Once the police got thrown over the chin, Solidarity set a trend for all blacks that we would get at the police. That's what CCOs is known for. We would take off on the police. Majority of the shoes I ever did in prison, y'all, was getting at the police. I ain't had no problem fighting the police, man. This is my number one enemy in the penitentiary. Did you ever see, did you see when they took the weights? I was in the pen when they took the weights. I was in the pen when they took the weights. I was in the old New Folsom on Big York. First gate around the weight pile. About 30, 40 days, 90 days later, they took the weights. On the Schwarzenegger said, bro, we ain't gonna let him buff on in there. We ain't gonna let him smoke. Him and Greg Davis just came with some policies that wasn't cool, man. Now I'm thinking the weight piles are dip bars. Mexicans got one side, we got one side. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no weights though, but watch you can roll your mattress, make a water bag. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. What made you start doing drugs? What made, hey, watch this, Dr. Charlie. Now, I'm going to answer that. I love that question. I'm loving the questions you ask me. But in order to throw questions at me, y'all got to throw something at the cash app. But I'm going to answer the questions. But let's keep it 100, man. Throw something at the cash app. What made me start doing cocaine? 1978, first time I ever smoked cocaine. That was considered for players. Players were snorting dope and smoking dope, man. And I was a young dude hung amongst players. I was 18 years old. I wanted to be like some of my older homies, man. I smoked dope with Tootie Reese. Tootie Reese was the kingpin in Los Angeles, but he smoked it dope. This is what players did. I went to the pen. I came home seeing it was the academic. I got caught up in the academic. I come home, my homies put me in the game. You know, I've been blessed with half a burger. I've been blessed with a burger too. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how to sell cocaine. I was my best customer. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's not about doing what you see other people do. It's about what you want to do in yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't hang around people that smoke dope. I don't go to dope houses. You understand what I'm saying? I used to go to the weed spot in my hood, man. You think I'm lying? My homie Michael Grimm, rest in peace. My little homie used to tell people, man, y'all, why y'all got the big homie in here, man? And he know he on parole. So when I go in here, Mike Dion used to tell him, dog used to tell him, Bam, come in here, man. Give motherfucker if you ask him for before you can get up out of here. They didn't want to see me in prison. I don't go in crack houses. I ain't going to nobody crack house. It ain't that I got temptation, contempt. No, man. I never again gonna ever put a glass dick in my mouth. I ain't gonna never smoke dope. Smoking dope, watch this, man. When I was smoking, it was cool. But smoking is for losers, man. That's how I look at it. But I don't talk about people that get high. I don't talk down on them. Eventually they'll get tired like I got tired. You feel what I'm saying? Good story, way to bounce back, homie. Thank you, Charger Dodger. You know what I mean? Shit, it was in me to do it, man. Power greater than me, which was God, helped me get off drugs. You know what I'm saying? Bolo. I'm at church listening to the band right now. That's what I'm talking about, Bolo. How you doing, brother? How you love? Can you tell a story of you and Rockhead from Santana and the Pen? Rockhead and me was in the shoe together, but I got out the shoe. Me and Rockhead never hit another line together. Last time I seen Rockhead in prison, listen to me, man. Last time I seen Rockhead in prison in 1994, American Icon, Jim Brown came from New York, the new folks from New York. I'm staring at a motherfucker. I said, this motherfucker look like my homeboy Rockhead. It was Rockhead, but he's staring at me. We both staring, trying to see if this the people we know, right? And it was Rockhead. And I didn't go into that American Icon thing, right? I should have went in there and talked to my homeboy, but I respect my homeboy Ho. Get down. When I came home, he popped up at Elsa Gun the Park on the first Back interview I did. Check this out. And ever since then, I seen Rockhead about 2 months ago at the service spoon. Me and my girls in there finna get our breakfast on. Eat. Yeah, it was eating breakfast. We was going for breakfast. Rockhead was good. Yep. Rockhead was good. Rockhead was good. That's the only story I got. I did a layover one time. Rockhead got caught with a knife in Chino. He was on his way to the penitentiary with his time. He was at Palm Hall, got busted with a knife. But Rockhead, that's my homie, man. That's my homie, man. Ain't just my homeboy, that was also my comrade. It's also my comrade. Come on, man. Y'all throw something at your boy. Throw something at your boy, man. I don't be trying to run away from y'all no more now, man. And I've been in here an hour and 7 seconds. And ain't nobody off the body boy drinking nothing, a beer, nothing. That is crazy, man. Y'all sure treat me bad, man. Sure treat me bad, man. Sure treat me bad, man. We got to stop doing that. We got to definitely stop doing that, man. We got to definitely stop doing that one, man. So throw something at your boy. Throw some questions at your boy, man. I'm here to play. I'm here to play, man. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Hold on 1 second, man. Y'all throw something at me. Throw a question at me, man. Throw a question at me. Charger, I got you, man. Hold on. I like that, homie. I like that. But yeah, man. Y'all throw something at me, man. I'm telling y'all kept me in here 3 hours last night. Them edibles had me, y'all. I was on that weed, that edible weed. Hey, I might not never hit no more real weed, y'all. Right? Matter of fact, my girl got to go to the dispensary before she's going home. She's going to get her some weed today. So I told her to give me some of the nachos in the blue bag, right? The cookies, $ OG Bam 131, homie. $ OG Bam 131. $ OG Bam 131. You feel me? I'm surprised my boy Frontliner must have cut a corner today, my moderator, right? But listen to me, man. Them edibles had me, man. Them edibles had me, y'all. I was lit last night. Hey, Billy, where you get that one at, huh? He says, is it true? Is it true the 60s run the penitentiary in California is the Comptons running the penitentiary? Hey, man, Comptons know the 60s is running the penitentiary. Oh, no, where that would come from. Comptons are the 60s. Watch this, man. A lot of people thought 60s and Compton was all CCOs, and they wasn't. Everybody from 60 wasn't CCO. Everybody from Compton wasn't CCO. That might be where they come from. But no, man. 60s and Compton neighborhood core, we got a good relationship amongst each other. We try not to fall out with each other, although they've been scrimmages. When I say scrimmages, I'm talking about head up squabbles or something. And you get dudes like me that and Sneak and Mel Rock them and Bigger Scorpion them try to stop it from being a blown out thing. But no, man, 60 Compton don't run the penitentiary, man. You just got soldiers from 60s and Compton, but you got soldiers from all Crip sets in that joint. So somebody see that question, Billy, and they might take it the wrong way, man. You feel me? So cool. What is mandatory? What is mandatory? Your little homies had to sport C-Rags in the 80s. Was it mandatory? Was it mandatory your little homies had to sport C-Rags in the 80s? No, man, watch this, man. It ain't mandatory for a Crip to have no blue rag, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's just part of the costume. It's just part of the costume. What's up, American? It's just part of the costume. It's the Hub and Dub Court. LA got their own courts. Hey, story time. There it is there. But do the neighborhoods or the gangsters hold it down in prison? Every hood hold it down in prison, man. Every hood. Neighborhoods, gangsters, Hub and Dub, even the Hoovers. Every hood, every move, every hood gonna hold they car down. And if it happens, they car gonna go up. If you get into it with a car, y'all, if you get into it, everybody gonna hold it down. Is it gonna be victims from both sides? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But do the neighborhood or the gangsters hold it down in prison? They hold their collectors is held down, man. I got partners for every coin in there. I ain't watch this, man. OG Bam ain't a set tripper. I don't set. You understand what I'm saying? I fuck with the neighborhood car. I fuck with the gangsters. Throw something at your boy. Let's make it happen, Captain. Throw some good. Y'all throw some good questions too, man. Y'all throw some good questions at me. I know that. Being weed on me today. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Love you for that. 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 Good looking out. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy. That's what you do. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy. Let's make it happen this morning, man. Yeah, so y'all ain't gave me y'all picks on these games, though, man. Who y'all going for this morning? Who y'all going for today, man? Who y'all think the Bills gonna pull it off? Is the Bills gonna pull it off? I was upset with that charge in the Jag game. Billy, throw some more questions at me like that. I liked that. What did you get put on? Did you have to run through the fire? Oh, hell yeah, I had to go through the fire. I got put on Buffalo Solo say and So Cool say Buffalo. Okay. Hey, check this out, man. I got put on Front Hood in 1971 at Willowbrook Junior High. Ran through the line. At the end of the line, my homie Lil Watts gave me a black eye. You took the Jags yesterday, Stan, that's cold. I was going with the Chargers. But I ran through the line, Charger Dodger, man. Had a black eye right then. I knew cripping wasn't easy. It was going to be hard, you know? But somebody had to do it. My girl calling me now. I guess she on the freeway on the way back from church. Imagine that. She finna get mad. That's her second time calling, and I ain't answer the phone. All I know, I've been told all the sets come together under one court. Watch this. When I first went to prison, it was like that. When I first went to prison, all courts came together. Wasn't nobody said trip. You didn't see Crip on Crip shit when I first went to prison, man. Right? You didn't see that. You ain't see that. Enjoy your day too, Stan, my brother. Enjoy your day, man. And damn, my dad was born in 71. Is that right? Sergeant Charger Dollar youngster. But check this out. We all came together and we all handled our business. When CCO and Blue Note started scrimmaging and CCO stepped back, they put a bridge between Crips and Crips started having individual cliques. Dub, and that's how it was, man. That's how it was, man. But when something goes up, if the guy moves, no matter what, we can set aside our differences and come together as one and stand tall through it all. How does it go when your neighborhood is not part of the gangster or the neighborhood court? Well, you got a court called the Deep West. You feel me? The Deep West do their thing. You understand what I'm saying? Every clique got their own little clique, man. Looking at Bam, I can tell he was the type of guy that would move in any hood. Guys have love for him, although they know he had love for his own set, but he never tripped. Hey, and say, watch this, man. I never been a set tripper. Been a crip tripper, not a set tripper. When I say a crip tripper, if I get into it with a misunderstanding with another crip, hoods ain't got nothing to do. Just between me and you. If we want to conduct our business, we can conduct our business like gentlemen, or we can do this thug thing. I'm with the thug business 110%. But I don't watch this, man. I done had scrimmages with Crips in there. I done had squabbles with some young Crips in there, and they got their bubble busted. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't never got beat up in prison. I ain't never lose a fight when I was in prison, right? But I never started a fight in prison. When it happened, it happened. All the backs got the ride when it go down. Say it again, man. Say it again. You understand what I'm saying? Say it again, man. Say it again, man. I done seen cliques that I fuck with. I fuck with dudes in the neighborhood called the East Coast Court, the Deep West Court. I don't care where you from. If your cripping was solid, I fuck with you. I don't care where you was from. Man, was the guns really fully automatic back in the days? Hell no, man. Hell no. Hell no, man. I was known to keep a 22 on me, man. I was known to keep that 22 pistol on me in high school, man. I always played with them pistols, man. From high school on up, I played with them pistols. First dude I shot was in 8th grade. You understand what I'm saying? I always played with them guns, man. When I went to the pen, I didn't have a gun. I had to play with a Kisu. Kisu was knife. I knew how to make a knife. I was taught well on how to, the will of warfare, man. So I was taught on how to make bombs, zip guns, spears, and all that. And I played like that. Well, in the 80s, man, say it again, the 80s was treacherous, man. They was treacherous, man. They was treacherous. I was just in the penitentiary. Watch this, man. 80s, 90s, 2000s, y'all boy was in the pen, man. I was up in that penitentiary, active in the pen. You get some dudes say you ain't active when you go to jail. You're a goddamn lie. You active when you go to jail because your gang banging career start all over. You creating another whole new reputation for yourself. Thank you, Rodney Scott. I was in the pen with this dude named B from Westside Peru. He was about 52 years old. That's right. That's right. Yeah, when you go to the pen, man, you creating a whole different reputation for yourself. Because I seen a whole lot of killers that was killers from the neighborhood. When they got to the pen, they wasn't killers no more. I've seen dudes that didn't have a hell of a name for themselves on the streets, came to the penitentiary and built a name for themselves because they was with the business. You understand what I'm saying? They were definitely with the business, man. They was definitely with the business. They was definitely with the business. You know what I mean? Y'all throw something at me, man. Y'all throwing some good ones at me this morning. This live is okay. Y'all done had me miss 2 calls from a girl. I'm gonna get caught up in some trouble with y'all. But it's all good. And she know I'm probably live. That's probably why she know I ain't answering the phone. But believe me, I'm gonna get checked on this. I'm definitely gonna get checked. But it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's all good in the neighborhood, man. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, man. So I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it at all. Yes, sir. Was that gun leaves? Some brothers, let me see. I'll just say, yes, sir. When that gun leaves some brothers' hands, they don't perform. Say it again, man. Say it again. Say it again. That's true right there. Bam, strictly Crip and blood. I know it must have been a trip seeing Crip on Crip wars. Yes, yes, yes. I was a dude that did not like that. I never participated in the Crip on Crip wars, although I did participate in the CCO and the Blue Note scrimmages in prison. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna lie to you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm definitely keep it 100. I'm gonna definitely keep it 100. But I didn't like the Crip on Crip wars, man. That ain't cool. Raymond Mack assaulting them, took them, we turning them over in their grave. Especially Raymond and Max took it was alive while I was popping. Mac and Raymond wasn't insulting them. Guaranteed we turning them brothers over in the day. Is the weed better now or back in the day? The weed better now, but back in the day, that backyard boogie. Hey, check this out, man. That was some of the best weed I had. I'm telling you, whenever I'm on weed, man, I'll be at a cool state of mind. All I want to do is just talk, crack jokes, keep you laughing, get the munchies, eat, and fall asleep, man. Listen to me. I'm gonna do that today based on what you did, Charger Dodger. Trust and believe that, brother. When I get to watching that football game, I'm gonna be there. When I get off this live, you call my girl, she gonna think I'm hot. You understand what I'm saying? Cause she gonna smoke some weed and cook some. I hope she cook me some smothered pork chops and some rice and gravy, man, and some cabbage. I want some cabbage today too, man. Some cabbage, man. Some cabbage. Yeah, but yeah, man, I didn't like that Crip on Crip shit, man. I don't even like seeing Bloods on Bloods going at it. And Bloods used to sit back and say they ain't got to do nothing to us because we're going to kill each other. And they was doing the same thing. Best boxing fights you saw on TV. Shit. On TV. Well, shit, that Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard, man, that was one of the great squabbles I've seen. I liked that squabble, man. Sugar Ray Leonard got in on the way he couldn't get his reach in on him, you know? Who you going for in football today? Man, I don't even know, but I'm gonna take. I want to take the Dolphins. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to take the Dolphins, man. I want to take the Dolphins, man. OG, what's going on with that breakfast for the youth? You still work without a doubt. That's in the makers. It might happen in February or March. We doing that. Me and Big Boo. I want to really. If I can get, I'm finna start going into schools. If I can get into schools, I'm gonna have more kids able to get there. For me, it was Haggard and Leonard. I still go back and forth every time I watch it. I come to a different conclusion. All right. But yeah, that's in the makers, man. It's for February, March. It's always been set for February, March. But it's in the makers, my good brother. It's in the makers. It's a lot of guys in their 50s and 60s still about their blood and crippling. Hey, check this out, story time. I'm a non-active gang member, right? I don't want nobody to think I'm still banging. I'm a non-active gang member. I represent Front Hood, but Front Hood in a positive way today. So yeah, you got dudes that's still in there in their 50s and 60s, still about their blood and crippling, but they own it in a different level. Them not the ones that them the ones that's trying to solve a problem, not be about the problem. You understand what I'm saying? They not trying to perpetuate violence amongst each other. They try to quell shit like, hey man, we don't need this. It's the way we can stop this. That's how I was in the pen, in my 50s. Like, hey man, it's the way we can solve this without us having this scrimmage on the shore. I don't believe in embarrassing ourselves no more in prison. Whenever you see black on black crime, I had that crib grits with shrimps and the other night. Man, that shit sound good right there, right in Scott. But yeah, Billy, that's what it is. I'm gonna go feed the homeless. I might go feed the homeless tomorrow with my homie Boo again tomorrow. I'm gonna hit him today. But as soon as I get to going in these schools, the breakfast and the sit down for the kids is due in February, March, right? As soon as I get to, soon as I start going to these schools, I'm gonna have a better outlook on exactly how I want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? That way, because when I go in there and talking to these kids, man, the first time if it's just the kids at the school. The next time I do it again, I'm gonna ask the principal because she had her parents be there. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna make that happen. It's in the makers, and it ain't going nowhere. But it's gonna become it's the reality. The reality was always said February, March. Let's make it happen, y'all. And when you look at the Look at those old Polaroid pictures in the shoebox. It's like a time capsule looking at in an era that can never be repeated or returned. Watch this, man. Somebody sent a picture. My big brother, when he was like in 10th grade. Him, my homie Clifford Ball and Yogi. And my brother throwing up the Crip sign. Man, that shit threw me off. My cousin them got some old pictures. My cousin Big Ollie Lolly and them, man, they got some old pictures of me when I was like 13, 14, with some suspenders hanging off me, you know what I'm saying? Holding my cousin Big Ollie Kane with my blue rag. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you look at pictures like this, it's something else. Wear your front line of hats. I got mine. I got my own. That's right. I might try to get some of them made too, man. I might try to. Shit, ain't nobody even ordered a shirt. I'm gonna send some shirts out this week though. Go to the post office this week. My girl went and got the. I forgot to give her the goddamn addresses out the email. But I'm gonna definitely get some out this week. OG Stan, my boy Stan came meet OG Steve. Stan came and got his the other day. Roger Choice came and got a shirt the other day. I'm waiting on Tobias. I got 2 shirts on hold for him. I got to send my boy Big Banks his shirt. I got that big boy shirt for him. But yeah, I think I got a 3X left and a 2X left. Yeah. But y'all, come on. I got one. I got Kev Max on the cut. Can't get rid of that. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all come on, throw something at your boy, man, because I'm going to have to tap out. My girl texted me just now. I ain't answering the phone now. I'm receiving texts. Y'all getting me in trouble. Yep. I'm watching some college women play basketball now. So come on with it, man. So I'm going to tap out if I can get in contact with my baby. She's probably on the freeway. She can call me and text me, y'all. Ain't nobody told you they love you today. OG Bam, love y'all. Get ready to tap in. I'm gonna hit the boy. I might be doing an interview today, man, on 16 to Life at 2:00. So y'all tap in with that. See what it do. I'm gonna go live after I do that interview. After the interview. So until then, man, OG Bam love you. Ain't nobody tell you love you there. OG Bam love you. Get your theme song beat for 2023. Boosie Badass. Love your family. Take care of your family. Just said, man, y'all have a great day, man. I love y'all. Let's continue doing what we're doing. Let's stay positive. For sure, baby. Until then, man, peace. Come back later on. I'm going to be live again, y'all. Peace.